Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a monochrome look. That's right, a monochrome look. I'm actually going to be using Patrick Ta's She's So LA and use that on my eyes, my cheeks, and then for my lips I used Oh She's Single lip pencil and lipstick. I really love the way that this look turned out. I think it's very easy. It makes me look very bronzy, very summer, even though we're in fall. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go. All right guys, so I have a little bit of extra weight around this already chubby face, and I am going to take deep brown, what is this? It's a color stick, paint stick by MAC, and I'm going to just use this to get rid of my double chin. I wish I could permanently get rid of it. The downfall of having a small face, for those of you that have a small face, you know what the downfall is, which is you always have a little double chin, always, and your side profile always shows it. So today I'm going to be using my Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation in G+60. I really want to use the NARS one, but I don't have much of it left, and I think I want to save it. That's how you know I really like it. I'm talking about saving whatever's left over on it, and I feel like that sample size, guys, has really given me enough to know that I like that foundation a lot. Oh, and the shade I have in the Cover FX is G+60. So whenever you cream contour, you should always avoid blending out the contour shade until you're done blending the rest of your face, because you are going to then transfer the product and move it. Feel like I need a little more. Lately I have been pouring my foundation onto the palm of my hand and working off of the palm of my hand. And don't worry, we are going to reinforce my contour, because the other product that I've been using a ton is my Fenty matchstick. Specifically, I have been going ham with the contour shade. I've used the highlighter shade a few times, and I've used the concealer color, but I feel like for concealer it's a little too dry and harsh. Like it just pulls too much on my skin. You know, we're trying to hold on to the elasticity in our skin. All right, so far so good. I really like to just make sure that the edge of my jaw is evenly blended, because it could quickly turn into a beard. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty concealer. I've been using this a ton, and the shade I have is Granola. So I'm just going to take this. I really like this shade because it is more on the peachy side, so it helps counteract the darkness under my eyes. For those of you beautiful brown and black girls, you know that the darkness is under our eyes, around our mouth. It's real. I have more of like a gray tone here, and so every now and then, like right now, I'm going to use a little bit of this concealer because my mouth looks darker than the rest of my face. It's that melanin, guys. That looks so crazy. I'm not worried about it though, because we are going to set this with a powder and then everything will make sense. G60 is a little dark for me, but I prefer it over G50 because I feel like G50, you guys know this, anytime where I can get an exact match, I struggle, because then it makes this part of my face look gray. So that's why I like to go with a little darker. I'm going to take my Fenty banana powder. I love this powder. Okay, so I'm going to take a sponge and I'm just going to tap this under my eyes. Guys, if you are curious about what nail polish I have on, it's Russell's Blue by Janet and Joe. It's a black owned company, and they make some of the prettiest nail polish colors. I have a few, and I had been meaning to do like a video on the shades I have, but my nails started to go crazy. Even like, look at my middle finger. Those decided to break recently, and I'm just getting them to grow back. But I would like to show you guys what I do have, because I think that they do such a beautiful job. Like this blue was so pigmented and so inky. It was just, and look at how bright it is. It's stunning. Definitely a brand to check out and support. I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer in number 3, and I'm going to use her brush. And I'm just going to, I totally forgot to reinforce my contour, but that's okay. I have given my Gucci bronzer a rest because it's expensive, but every time I open my drawer, I see it, I'm like, oh, I want to play with you. But, you know, you have to be mindful. I don't get a discount anymore. Although, to be honest with you guys, that's probably something that I would repurchase. It's one of those products that I like so much that I would probably end up repurchasing it if I ran out, but I'm trying not to. You guys know how I do. When I love something, I pace myself. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Dip Brow. You guys know that's holy grail for me, and then we'll come back to finish the rest of this look. So let me tell you guys where my headspace is. Today I'm thinking I want to do something very monochromatic, and I just keep thinking about Patrick Ta, probably because his first collection was a monochrome moment. But that's where I'm at, and I just keep thinking about She's So LA. So for today's look, I'm going to use the She's So LA blush, and I'm going to use that as my shadow and my blush, and then we'll pick a lipstick that's pretty similar to it, probably from his collection. And I'm going to start off by taking the powder, and I'm going to use 228 Luxe Crease Brush by Zoeva, and I'm going to just apply this to the lid. I'm just basically sweeping it across the lid, and then we'll build it up. This is just another way for you guys to see that you can utilize whatever products you have and really make them work for you. I'm literally just taking this blush and using it as my shadow, and obviously the more I build it up, the more intense it's going to look on the lid. It's not a very overly pigmented product, so it's not going to build up to be like this really dark, intense brown, but I am getting, as you guys can see, a nice soft brown color on my lid. All right, guys, I have my mascara on. I'm gonna take Oshi's single lip pencil and lipstick before we do our cheeks. So this is what the liner looks like alone. Now let's go in with the lipstick. I'm gonna take a small detail brush. This is a 228 by MAC, and I'm going to take the same blush and apply it to the lower lash line, just to keep everything very consistent. I really like the way this is turned out. I'm just going to buff into the crease a little more to add just a little bit more depth. I'm going to take the cream version of the blush and then just pop that right on the cheek. I love a good monochrome look. It's so easy. It looks very polished and put together, but minimal product, you know? So I think I'm just going to leave the cream on my cheeks and not layer it because I like the glow that it's giving me. I'm going to set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. All right, guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Blunt with a fluffy brush, and I'm just taking the tiniest amount and then hitting the backs of my cheeks with it just to really enhance my cheekbones. I've been using this a ton lately. And just like that, we are finished with this look. Maybe we should hit the sides of my nose. I lied. We are not done. I always feel like my nose gets lost whenever I do my makeup, and I'm just not someone that contours their nose, but it does make a difference, just what it looks like on camera. I'm gonna just lightly buff this out with my foundation brush. The key is for it to look natural. Sometimes the natural shadows just kind of come through and my nose looks contoured, and it's not, so, but not today. Not today. All right, guys, so here is the final look. As you guys can see, it's very minimal. It looks like I've applied more effort than I actually have. And I really like just how soft this look is and how easy it was. It just goes to show that you can take one product and really make it work for you. So I hope that this was inspiring. I hope that you pick up a blush or a bronzer or a shadow and really put it to work. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.